I am making a Rokket deck profile. This is a really fun deck to play. The only card I don't have in the deck is Striker Dragon, but when I get to, I'll tell you what I'll take out for Striker Dragon once I get to there. Anyway, starting off with the main deck, I play one Rokket Synchron. This card is fun because when it's normal summoned, you target one level 5 or higher Dark Dragon in your graveyard, special summon defense by negating its effects and destroy during the end phase. However, when you use this effect, you're locked into dark monsters for the rest of the turn, but most of the things, if not all of them, in my extra deck are dark. I play one Triggering Worm. This card's really fun to use with Trazbana, because when you use it for a link summon of a dark monster, you special summon back to the zone that monster points to. And if it is destroyed or banished by a dark link monster's effect, then you draw a card. So, you use Summon Trazbana, it banishes its effect triggers, so you can deal damage and get to draw a card. Then I play the one Auto Rocket Dragon. It's when it's started by a Link monster effect, then it just sends a opponent's spell or trap card from the deck or from the field to the graveyard. And then during the end phase, after the rockets are destroyed, they each summon a new rocket in your deck in defense with a different name. With an exception to this one, and Rokket Synchron. Play 3 copies of Rokket Tracer. This card's fun just because it can target quick effect, target one face up, or it's fun because it has a quick effect where it can target one face up card you control and destroy it, and it should then summon another rocket from the deck. So you can normal summon this, activate quick launch, activate trace effect, target the quick launch. Now the quick launch is destroyed, and you get 2 rockets for the price of 1. Also, it's a level 4 tuner. And I play 3 copies of Gateway Dragon. It's a free summon when your opponent has a Link monster in play, and it lets you special summon more level 4 lower monsters from your hand. Then I play 3 copies of Magna Rocket Dragon. Magna Rocket's fun just because if it's started by a Link monster effect, it can then self-destruct and take an opponent's monster with it. Then for cards in the deck that I'm still testing, 3 Supreme King Dragon Darkworm. It's only here because you can scale it to then put your Supreme King Gate 0 in the other scale, so that you can pendulum summon monsters from those 1 through 4. Also, for my little but you didn't see that coming play, 2 Silver Rocket Dragon. When a Link monster targets it for a card effect, it self-destructs, and then you look at your opponent's extra deck and then banish 1 card from it. Then I play 1 Supreme King Gate 0. 3 copies of Absoluter Dragon. This card's fun because if you control a rocket, you can summon it for free. And if it gets sent to the graveyard, then you can add 1 rocket monster from your deck to your hand, and each of its effects are hard to turns. Then I play 1 Explode Rocket Dragon. This card's fun because if it's targeted by a Link monster effect, it self-destructs and deals both players 2,000 damage. So if you can keep your life points above 2,000 and your opponent's life points are 2,000 or lower, you win. Then to finish off the monsters, I play 1 copy of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon because it's a dragon deck. And Red Eyes Darkness lets you summon a dragon from your hand or graveyard except for itself once per turn. Moving on to the spell cards, I play 1 Miracle Synchro Fusion. This is a part of Bet You Didn't See That Coming. Then I play 1 World Legacy Succession. Monster Reborn when you have a Link monster. Rapid Trigger. This lets you fusion summon a monster from your extra deck by destroying the materials that you control, but it's unaffected by the effects of the monster's special summon from the extra deck. And you can only activate 1 Rapid Trigger per turn. Terraforming. 1 Squib Draw. You destroy a rocket monster, draw 2 cards. Then I play 2 World Legacy Succession. A monster reborn for level 4 lower dragons in your graveyard. That also lets you move your dragon monsters around on the field. So you can link summon something like mini Boral Dragon, and then move it to a main monster zone. So you have 2 extra monster zones in the main monster zone and 1 there. Then I play 3 copies of Dragon's Mirror. This card's really fun since the deck fills the graveyard with dragon monsters. 3 copies of Quick Launch. Just special summons a Rokket but destroys it during the end phase. 3 copies of Boot Sector Launch. Increases the attack and defense of all Rockets by 300. And you can activate 1 of 2 effects once per turn. Special summon up to 2 Rockets from your hand in defense position. Or when your opponent has more monsters than you do, summon the surplus, meaning you summon monsters from your grave until your monsters equal theirs. But each Rocket you summon from the grave has to have a different name. And you can only use each effective Boot Sector Launch once per turn. And only once that turn. Since it has 1 of each. And then for the traps, I play 1 Imperial Order. That is it for the main deck. And now for the extra deck. I play 1 Quad Boral Dragon, since this card is a 1-card Borrowed Savage Dragon with 3,500 attack and 2 negates. 1 Booster Dragon. This is why I would take out for Tracer Dragon. Just because I hardly ever see it actually being useful, and it has hardly ever been useful. 1 Trisbana. 1 Zeroboros. When this card comes up, it is funny. 1 Bomber Dragon. 1 Boral Guard. It actually has been useful. 1 Boral Load Dragon, since it's Rokket. A Boral Sword. And that is it for the Link monsters. For Fusion monsters, I play Trishula, the Dragon of the Icy Imprisonment, since it's all dragons. Borlo, Furious Dragon. And 5-headed Dragon to be cute. I actually have won several games with this just because 5,000 attack monster coming out of nowhere. Then for the Synchros, I have play Beals of the Diabolic Dragons and Borload Savage Dragon. For Xyz monsters, I play Borload X-Charge Dragon. And for the Pendulum monsters, this is I bet you didn't see that coming, 1 Supreme King's Arc. I figured, since I had 1 more slot in my extra deck for it, I put it in. And it's just funny because hardly anyone ever sees this coming in a Link Dragon deck that's Rokket based. Anyway, that is it for the deck profile. If anyone has any ideas of how I can improve it, besides getting Tracer or Rokket Tracer, or Striker Dragon, that's what it is. If anyone has any ideas of how I can improve the deck besides getting Striker Dragon, which is something I plan on doing,